The recent Final Four in San Antonio had a very unique tie to Central Texas.
The standby referee was born and raised in Waco and still lives in the area. Kurtis Quillin caught up with him as he looked back on his experience. Curtis.
Doug, Leslie, the Final Four is a dream come true for the players. We've known that for a long time. When I asked referee Keith Kimble, you can see here in the Elite Eight, listening to John Beeline, he said it hit him that he was selected as an official finally when he got back to Waco. It's a dream almost 20 years in the making.
It's been a dream come true. Ever since I put my first whistle around my neck, I had an ultimate goal to reach the Final Four.
For Keith Kimble, basketball is a way of life. A 1990 graduate of Waco High, the former MCC Highlander has donned the stripes for the past 18 seasons. For 10 of those, Kimble officiated major college basketball with the dream of making the Final Four. Well, that dream came true in San Antonio just a few days ago when he served as the alternate official for the final 3 games of the college hoops season.
So when I walked out there on that stage and just to see the environment, it was amazing to me. It was amazing.
Kimble started out in the Waco basketball chapter around the turn of the century. Now he calls in all of college basketball's Power 5 conferences. In 2012, he called his first NCAA tournament game. In 2014, his first Sweet 16 in Anaheim, California. And 2 years ago, he called his first Elite Eight. It's been a long journey, one he looks back on with a message to other referees in Central Texas.
Take pride into what you're doing, stick to the goal to what you want to try to achieve, and strive for the best.
For now, Kimble says his sights are set on 2019 because while he says nothing's really changed,
I'm still the humble Keith Kimble as I was when I first did my first little game here in Waco, Texas.
His goals are next year in Minneapolis. He's back on the game's biggest stage.
Get back to the Final Four, but to maintain that stability to whereas the committee, the NCAA committee makes those choices, they want to look at Keith and say, yeah, we want to make that choice to make for him to be there. And I don't want to give him no reason for them to tell me not to.
Now, Kimble says he's planning to take a week off before starting his training for next season. Guys, he called 107 college basketball games this season, with the final 3 being down in San Antonio. That is a ton.
It's a lot of running.
It is.
And Kurtis is a ref too.
I do high school games. Fun story. Kimble was actually a clinician at a referee camp my dad and I went to about 5 years ago. So this was very kind of like, I was starstruck doing this interview. It's a weird thing to say, but it's true.
Came full circle.
It did.
All right, Kurtis, thank you very much. We will